Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Anime Club.
Oh shit, I let Vaughn introduce us.
Sucks to
This
you,
seems like a
Dak.
you problem.
Yes, I am the great Lord Vaughn. With me is Sakmat,
Mm-hmm.
Realm Shifter.
On this episode of the Anime Club, we are going to talk about Elden Ring lore.
No, we are not. I would rather talk about By the Grace of the Gods at this point.
And the person who we accidentally threw in the trash since we assumed he was dead, Knick-Knack.
I've dashed all of Seki's hopes and dreams at this point, and I actually apologize.
It's not that. It's just we're never unenergetic except for my shows.
I don't know, there was a lot of energy for Naruto.
Yeah, but the few times that we've been unenergetic like this, it's been for mine.
I mean, I'm going to get on track right now. I'm going to freaking girly out with you because now I can't talk about spoiler stuff.
Alright, well, we're in the spoiler section, which means we can talk about characters and story.
The
Finally.
gods, that was so fun with their trips to Japan. And even Atlantis. That means there's Atlantis.
Atlantis.
There is an Atlantis. Plato said it sank beneath the waves.
I kind of want to go Atlantis.
Ancient supercontinent.
I mean, most funny was definitely the dog pile, though, of all the slimes.
Dude, the slimes are the
Dog
cutest. Little slimes for literally everything just bouncing around and then they join up with one another.
Yeah, you were saying about the cuteness of those slimes. Yes, they are so cute. And all little, like, animation and ding, 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 like, waves and, oh, so cute. Although I do actually kind of, I haven't read novels in quite a long time, but I do remember one scene that I actually did wish they put in the anime, where it was about in the first episode, where we actually see him, well, it should have been in the first episode, where we should have seen him actually practice his speech with a mirror and on the slimes as well, because we do see him be sucking at freaking talking, and then we immediately go into him being fluid, and it's like, ugh. You could have done a nice, cute montage right there, and
They could have. I mean, my favorite part of this anime is the slimes. They're so cute, and there's one for everything. He makes the little cleaning shop using the slimes. Aww.
not everything yet.
And the big giant slime.
Have we seen the king slimes yet?
Well, we saw him merge a bunch of slimes together when he was cleaning that dungeon
Yeah,
thing.
but those are giant slimes.
Yeah.
Not giant, big slimes.
I don't
We haven't
remember what
seen
the
king.
exact. I don't remember what the exact name title was, Vorn.
Sorry.
But big slime.
Big-
Big, colorful slime. We have white slimes and yellow slimes and purple slimes and blue slimes and green slimes.
Oh my.
Honestly, strangely enough, my favorite part of this series wasn't actually the slimes. It was honestly getting to see Ryoma when he got reincarnated into the new world. Basically, he got everything else that he wanted that he didn't get to have in his previous life because he was a slave worker, essentially.
Also, his cause of death, that was like, oof.
Yeah, that's like, man, you had worse accents and that's the way you go.
I'll say a positive thing about this show. I actually, in the first episode, I enjoyed the setup. I actually really liked seeing how he took the slimes and managed to make a cave hermit lifestyle. And that was probably my favorite part about the show.
I mean, I think all of us want to live a cave hermit lifestyle with those slimes.
I need Wi-Fi.
Like, I liked seeing him make it work.
Make a Wi-Fi router slime.
I would. That would be my greatest achievement, a Wi-Fi router slime.
I think the series just kind of fell off for me when the other characters were introduced.
I like some of the other characters.
Honestly, that was kind of the rest of the draw, because I liked like the rest of the family and stuff like that for me. So it was adorable getting to see their interactions. I guess the cynic in me would say that they're too damn nice for a rich noble family, but like I don't care. This is like that kind of feel good show.
Not that kind of anime.
It's not that kind of anime, so it's like I'm willing to put aside the fact that they're too damn nice because this is that kind of anime.
I mean, I think the problem for me is more like they're kind of two-dimensional, most of them. Kind of. Not fully, but they are nearly. Because you get almost nothing on them.
And I'd say the only other like gripe, but once again, I'm willing to overlook this, is that they feel like they praise Ryoma too much personally, but that's like a minor complaint. Nothing that's going to degrade my ranking of this show, but it feels like they're specifically there to stroke his ego sometimes too much, and I wish they did that a little less, but I'm going to overlook it for the most part.
I mean, that's what you see in real life, though. When your kid's, like, absolutely amazing at everything, you praise them, and then it goes to their head.
Oh,
and
yeah,
you
no.
end up with a spoiled little brat, but, yeah.
Man,
I mean, but the
see.
difference here is that this guy, he still has all his memories from his previous life, like a 40-year-old businessman, basically, so it's not, like, gonna fully go all the way through his head, because he's essentially got, like, as it stands right now, about 43-ish years of life experience, basically.
Yeah, except he will actually regress back to a kid.
Yeah, in some ways, but he won't he won't forget his like past experiences is the main thing.
Yeah.
So
That's at least nice for them to do that.
yeah.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, the guard and, like, freaking the slime core. Was it slime core? Yes, it was a slime core at the
Yeah.
party. Oh, that's so funny.
I also actually really like the even though we didn't get to see a whole lot of them, I did like the Adventurers Guild, like a lot of the characters, like the the Beastkins.
Yeah.
I like those characters. They were fun.
Who was your most favorite god? Well, yeah, just wondering, which god is your guys' favorite god? The god of life, the god of creation, or the god of love?
Which one's which?
The girl is the love one, the yellow-haired one is the life one, and the wise old man is creation.
Probably creation for me, at least if I had to pick one.
I honestly don't know. I would have to match up their like what they did on their vacations.
Atlantis / Explore the World was life god. Creation god went to that Japanese idol. And the love god went on a entire sweet rampage tour.
That's right.
Mine was Atlantis.
The creation god was the old man, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I liked him just to see the juxtaposition of the old man at that like weeb Japanese idol concert. That was actually kind of a funny image.
Yes, actually. Yes, actually.
It was very Saint Onisan of them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Can we follow them?
Honestly.
I mean, most of the time they're just watching Roma at this point, though.
I like this fantasy wish fulfillment we have going here. This man was reborn in a fantasy world and he made friends.
Exactly.
And he's living his best fucking life.
Exactly.
And it's not one of the ones that we instantly put on the we never go there list.
Exactly. This is a fun isekai world.
Yeah.
Not like Goblin Slayer.
No, but Goblin Slayer also wasn't an isekai.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
You
No,
just-
we need to compare it to more to Overlord if we want to think isekai baddie.
I think I'd rather be here than in Overlord's world.
No, that's fair.
yeah.
You know where
Yeah.
I think the Isekai Ioshike disconnect comes from with me? It's great and all to see them just kind of living their best life in a fantasy world. And like being able to like have that power fantasy of inserting yourself, I can see the appeal. But that alone doesn't really grab me because I could just go turn around and play Monster Hunter or go down the Final Fantasy 14 and have a more interactive experience. that's
Some of
along
us
those
aren't good
lines.
at video games, Knick-Knack.
No, I know. I'm not
Some of us
discounting your
have to
enjoyment of
read.
them. I'm not discounting your enjoyment of it. This is not a shit show. I didn't give it a shit. I don't even give it a low met. It's just it's more of a bored met because it's just that's the factor that really keeps me from really falling in love with these types of shows often.
That's right, Jax. I mean, maybe if I could play games like Elden Ring with more proficiency so I wasn't fucking stupid.
Oh no, I don't get that out of Elden Ring.
Maybe if I could... Oh, baby, what the fuck is that?
What?
Scabs.
Oh,
Oh,
those are the fleas. And the scratch.
It's from the scratching. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Jax's, who is
So likely what he did was
No, I get
yeah,
it. He
yeah.
scratched and it left
Yeah.
scabs. Yeah.
yeah.
Genuinely, I see the appeal of the show. This isn't like me railing against Naruto where I'm like, No, I'm looking at this like outside of one scene or one episode where I have more of an ironic complaint.
Well, okay, fucking elaborate upon the parts you liked and the parts you didn't. Don't just generalize.
Well,
Fucking
I'm
talk.
holding off on the parts. I don't have much to elaborate on the parts I like. I've elaborated on them a little bit, but the parts I didn't like, I'm waiting until we've had the chance, till you've had the chance to gush about it, till they've had the chance, and then I'll come in and be an asshole.
Oh, I'm
How
done
about
gushing.
you just say what you want to say now?
Okay, episode 6, they just straight up committed genocide, didn't they?
The goblins deserved it.
The goblins, they actively call it a village. They acknowledge it was a civilization. These goblins didn't just go, like, these goblins weren't raiding town. These goblins weren't, like, setting up on a well-traveled merchant path. No, they were in a mines that they actively acknowledged they had left for so long that it becomes monster-infested. That the goblins set up a little village in because people weren't using it, and then they finally want to
monsters.
Then they finally want to use it again, and they go and kill goblins. Well, yes, they call them monsters, but they actively acknowledge the goblins are a village. They actively acknowledge that
Okay,
there's a society in
no.
there.
Calling it a goblin village does not impart upon it all the things that make a civilization a civilization.
I mean, didn't Goblin Slayer also call a village?
Yes, but Goblin
Yeah.
Slayer actively, like, and even then, it questions it more often than, like, it questioned it unlike this show. But Goblin Slayer actively showed the goblins doing evil goblin-y things. Here, we don't really get a sense that those goblins were doing anything at all. We have to make inferences based on other fiction.
Because it's T.H.E. We don't need to see the goblins doing goblin no-no.
I don't know. When I'm watching the scene with happy music where they're slaughtering all the goblins, I'm not thinking, oh, happy fun. I'm thinking, oh, dear God, this is a human rights violation.
I feel like this is a you problem. I didn't have that problem.
Yeah, no, this sounds like a you problem, honestly, Nick Nack.
Yeah, they're
I'm
fucking
sorry I
goblins.
studied politics and looked in, and had to read about genocides.
So are we. Our condolences.
I'm just saying, maybe are we the baddies here?
So what if we are? Kill those fucking goblins.
Yeah, goblins are bad.
I mean, we've watched Goblin Slayer. We
Yeah.
all assume goblins are
Goblins
bad now.
are bad. Has Lord of the Rings taught you nothing?
Lord of the Rings at least establishes they're fighting for a side and they're more actively involved, or or in its self-defense in The Hobbit when they kidnap people. There's a difference here. No, these people went on goblin territory.
It was not goblin territory, it was their territory.
As outlined by the human laws,
Yeah.
humans that have discluded goblins from their civilization. I'm telling you here, this is an oppressed class.
I'm telling you here, you're arguing a human rights violation to something that isn't human.
Are you saying they're savages? Barely even human?
Yes, kill them.
I'm saying that they're little green men.
They don't deserve rights. Kill them.
Although we did watch 86
Please,
where
please
they
don't.
did.
I'm
Please
sorry.
don't say that.
I'm sorry.
I'm saying that these are monsters.
I'm saying you're telling yourself they're monsters in order to hide from the guilt that would come if you had to acknowledge them as intelligent life.
I'm saying that you're being a pretentious fucker who didn't get to see Goblin No-No and therefore refuses to believe that they're evil.
I don't need to see Goblin No-No. I need to see goblins murdering people.
Wow, you're a dumb cat.
Yes, he is,
Yes.
and I love him all the more for
All I
it.
saw was people luring goblins into an acid bath where they died slow, painful deaths.
See, here's the problem. What I saw was monsters invading a space that belonged to the humans.
That the humans hadn't used in so long it had become monster infested. The goblins have no idea what's going on there.
Those mines were not that, badly upkept. They hadn't been abandoned for that long.
They were abandoned pretty while ago. That was a lot of monsters, and they acknowledge that.
Yeah, there were a lot of monsters. That doesn't mean that it was so fucking long.
Hey, Realm.
Yeah.
This is very much like an 86 freaking commentary now, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
I don't like that comparison. Shut the fuck up.
You don't like that comparison because it's true.
I don't like that comparison because you're going to paint me on the wrong side of it.
Man, this did not need to turn into such a pretentious discussion.
This is fun.
It's like they scare the goblins out. That would be still kind of fucked up. Still kind of... I won't make the comparison. It'd be still kind of fucked up. But at least it wouldn't be boiling them in acid. No.
Okay, so let's move away from that topic. How about we freaking go something else of Roma actually thought Japanese government agency would actually come to his world.
That was really funny. I saw that that freaking business suit man just there. Like, you are treating your workers here wrongly or something like that. I don't remember exactly what he said, but it was really funny.
Nick, you want to freaking say on that?
Nah.
Zach, okay, both of them are tired out. I think we're done here, at least for that section. Waifu Wars?
I don't even really... Actually, no. I do have a waifu for this one, but I don't...
I have a waifu. It's the slimes.
It's always the slimes.
It's always the slimes.
Well, besides also the gods. The gods and the
Always
slimes. Actually, wouldn't that count as your everything one as well?
Nah.
Okay.
Because they're all just subdivisions with slight mutations.
I'm
I think it's fine.
trying to think here, honestly.
Okay. Nick.
There are a lot of female characters.
It's not even the female
I like
characters.
the character, and this is just for the image of it. I like the woman that just gets the giant ass wolf in that one episode to come, like who's that was fucking that was like yes.
The mother. I don't
The
remember
lady
her name.
of Lady Jamil.
Yeah, Lady Jamil.
Yeah.
Yes.
Big wolf lady. 10
Yeah.
out of 10.
Yeah. Ooh, dragon. The dragon grandpa is nice as well. Yes.
Honestly, I'm not too sure on this one for myself.
I mean, there are a lot, so I don't blame you on that right there. There's
Yeah.
a lot of good ones.
Also, you didn't start Waifu Wars properly.
Yeah.
Well, you guys were too tired to freaking do it, okay? Don't blame me on that. That's you guys' fault.
Seki is very upset that I don't have the positive opinions of the show, and that the one thing that stood out to me, even if it was a joke, is very, very negative about the show, even if it is a joke complaint that I don't really take seriously.
That was a joke. God.
Yeah. Okay. Do you really think I care if an Iyashike does this?
Got any more fangirling you want to do?
I did my
Oh,
fangirling.
actually, okay. Now I figured out who my waifu is.
Ooh.
It's Ryoma, but businessman Ryoma.
Oh, old Ryoma.
Yes.
As we said before, this is a very, very show that you watch with fucking tiredness, and you
It's
just want to
cute.
pick up. Yes, tired and
I
pick
don't know
up.
about you, but this sort of thing makes me happy and energized. Like, I watch this shit and then I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be productive for the rest of the day. I'm gonna get so much shit done.
I don't know. I want to watch this when I go to sleep, so I get nice dreams.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
an unwind kind of.
I watch
Yes.
Trash Taste to go to sleep.
No, that's fair. I've done that before too.
I watch heavy death metal to go to sleep.
Yeah, that's a you problem.
Yeah, that's a you problem. I don't know what to tell you.
Positivity. Glass half full.
I like the positivity, but it makes me want to take a nap.
Let me dream about this world where I could like ignore all the taxes and shit and just be a person.
Yeah,
no, we're not
that's
telling
what
you not to
dreams are
dream
for.
about it. I just have other outlets if I'm trying to have that same effect. If I want to get lost in an escapist fantasy world, I don't tend to go to anime.
Anime and books are where it's at, y'all. That's the shit.
Books are easier to insert yourself, I feel.
Well, that's the point of books. I mean, you're supposed to be able to kind of insert yourself into that. I will admit, I haven't read the novels or the light novel of this. I have read the manga adaptation. Because it's sometimes it's just hard to find light novel translations. I'm pretty sure they have it at Barnes & Nobles, though, I saw.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
And the web novel, the reboot and the non-reboot has been fan translated. So,
Yeah.
you can take
Yeah.
a peek at that if you guys want to.
Yeah, I mean...
Support the translator.
Plus, I love slime-related stories. This is like the 12th one I've... like I said, there's like 4 animes, but there's like 100 mangas.
Yeah, I'm just so unimpressed by slimes in anime now because there's so many.
I'm gonna make them watch that fucking Sage one, too.
Yeah, the stage one's funny because they talk.
I like the Sage one. I like the Slime 300 Nen. I like all the slimes.
I like Slime 300 Nen and Rimuru.
Reamer is great. We love reincarnated as a slime.
I think it's better if they can talk. That gives it way more energy. These are just nice, go to sleep, have nice dream ones.
They have personality. It's not like it's not like the slimes are lacking personality.
Yeah, they do have personality. I also like how this dude was like, I have slimes that clean. What could I do with that? Let's start a cleaning business.
Exactly.
Like, I will be famous for being able to get any stain out.
I mean, hey, there you go.
I don't know,
That's how
I'm
you go
tired
about
of
it.
civilization. Can we go back to caveman? I like caveman.
Return to monkey.
Return to caveman.
Return to monkey. Unga bunga. Unga bunga.
Actually, which slime would you guys want if you could only have one? I think I want the cleaning one.
Wi-Fi router slime.
Yeah, Wi-Fi router slime.
Wi-Fi router slime.
Wi-Fi
definitely.
router slime.
Yes.
It's a new invention. We're gonna breed it.
We're gonna feed it nothing but Wi-Fi routers
Until it develops its own internet interface.
Yes.
With a password and everything.
Yes.
Wi-Fi everywhere we go. 5G all the time.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Full
Unless I'm in a
bars.
fantasy world and I have to have slime technology, I kind of feel like it would look tacky.
I mean, like, in reality, out of all these slimes in a fantasy world, I'd probably want the clean one or the poison one. Yeah. Because the clean one would be useful and the poison one would be useful.
I don't know, the trash one would be useful as well.
I wouldn't
True.
want it. I wouldn't want it in my house or anything, but like you can do a lot of good with those. Was it the acid slimes? You set that up so you can dispose of waste instead of dumping it into the ocean.
That's true.
Well, no, there's trash slimes, there's the acid slimes, there's poison slimes, there's the sticky... Wait, no, sticky one is the poison one.
Yeah.
I look at those
Yeah.
slimes. I think they'd be tacky household decorations,
Fuck off, they're cute.
but you could definitely make a lot. Like based off their effects, there are things that we can't really do in the real world that they could probably achieve. That would be really useful.
Yeah. I mean, throw a couple, like, of the scavenger slimes into the ocean. We might not even have a garbage patch anymore in a couple of years.
If only.
If
only.
If only, yeah.
Let's be honest, though.
Honestly,
they're-
if we had if we had cleaner slimes, we wouldn't have a need for to develop washers and dryers because they would just clean and dry it for ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, make our lives easier.
Yep.
Less energy waste.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't have to produce as much power since the slimes would be there for us to do the cleaning.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Fair
they
enough.
fold it as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
But also, we could just hand wash and dry.
No.
Also healer slimes. It would be great.
Yeah.
They'd be great. They'd be great for medical uses.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Yeah, general practitioners probably would love that stuff. None of the specialized stuff, though, I think. Would they?
I don't know. It'd be super fun, though.
I mean, the higher tiered slimes were able to heal fully broken legs. So
Yeah, but I'm thinking more like brain tumors, cancer, stuff like
Theoretically, you level it up enough.
yeah, theoretically, you could probably cure cancer
Yeah.
with the healer slime.
Yeah.
that. Well, that breaks all doctor's heart.
Or it makes them happy because they're able to cure people of diseases that cannot be cured.
Exactly.
I mean, they're out of a job then.
It's not that they're out of a job, but
All those years of medical school for nothing.
But at that point, it's like then it's like you're basically there just to take your slime caretaker at that point, at least as far as being in the hospital, I guess, because the slimes are now the doctors essentially.
you still have to diagnose
But
what
yeah.
the problem is.
Yeah.
Not really. Just
You
throw a
know-
slime at it.
No, because you
Can't
have to know like what level slime you need. Because why waste the energy of like one super high level slime that can treat brain tumors on like sprained ankles?
Not
You have lower level slimes that can do the grunt work,
And then they
and then
but
they
that-
can evolve with
yeah.
more practice.
Yep.
Also, it's not really like easy to just paste a whole body through the slime. You have to point out where it is and figure out what's wrong with it. And also, there would still be times where people couldn't get access to slimes and would still need doctors' help.
Yeah. And
No?
maybe there are still some things that maybe those healer slimes can't treat, like
Yeah.
say common cold or something like that.
Yeah.
Great, so alchemy. Yeah, let's do that.
I mean,
It doesn't have to be some sort of weird society-destroying thing.
that's the whole thing. You either adapt or you die.
I don't know. I'm looking at this from the ascendance of a bookworm logic, where introducing a new technology to the society could absolutely screw over a bunch of workers.
I mean, construction workers are going to be fucked.
Technically. When we get to the point where we're in our society where we can have literal robots or androids do everything for us, then what the fuck do we do with ourselves? So, I don't know.
Sit on a beach and eat grapes like God intended in the Garden of Eden.
I like where you're
going. I'm not religious, but
I like where you're going with this.
You know, everything went wrong when humanity created economy.
I like where you're going with this, Seki. I like where you're going with this.
There's this post on TikTok where like someone from ancient times comes to you and they're like, tell me, you have all these machines that can fold laundry and bake food for you and you don't have to do anything. So tell me, right? You just like sit on the couch and let them feed you grapes and have orgies, right? And you stare at them and... Right? Okay, so we'll see you guys in a couple of days with our free thoughts on By the Grace of the Gods and what our next anime is. Like, comment, subscribe.
Terribly sorry, everybody.